put a ring on it was the episode we've been waiting for. Darrion has finally came to the light. You know what I'm saying? Stop being blinded by Kai and her goods and realize that he got a good woman at home this week. Now, he better not be tricking us, and he better not still be playing in our faces. All right, welcome to Leah DTV, where we kiki over reality TV. If you love TV and want to joke and laugh about all the drama you see, hit that subscribe button and get comfy. All right, here we go, y'all. We start off, we see Alexia, and she's basically declining her date with Darrion. She like, I don't want to go nowhere with him. He been on too many dates with Kai. He got Kai cooties, so I'm good off him. Larhonda gonna have the nerve to say, now, Larhonda, I like you now. But she said it makes her appreciate her relationship with Shon, looking at Alexia and the dysfunction of Darrion. Larhonda, now, you and Shon got a cute little mommy-son relationship. Okay, it's very dependent. I wouldn't say neither one of your relationships are really better than the other. I think both of y'all just have things to work on, which is why you're on the show. So everybody leave. Everybody's uncomfortable by how, they were arguing, Alexis and Darrion, how they was arguing. So everybody get ready to go. So we immediately see Shon, and he's on his way to Jessica's house because they got a date. So Shon says that he can't stop thinking about Jessica's smile. Oh, that's so cute. But Shon, you be trying to say anything. I see you. You slick. Slicker than oil. You think you a PIMP. You be trying to say all the right things. I see you. We see each other. Okay? Jessica opens the door. And before that, she's like, be nice, Eric. Because y'all know Eric be tripping when somebody come to the crib. So Jessica opens the door, and Shon has one single rose for her. Child, he's smooth. He a PIMP. So he comes upstairs, and Eric's like, you don't even like roses. Put the rose down. You don't even like roses. You don't even like flowers. Eric, stop hating. So they all sit down, and Eric is like, so what you trying to do? What you trying to do with my girl? Well, Eric, this is a dating show, and I think he's trying to take her out on a date. Shon is like, I just want to get to know her, take things slow, woo, 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 saying all the right things. So Jessica's like, okay, this is awkward. Let's go. So then we shoot over. We see Larhonda and Shon. Larhonda sits down with Shon, and she's like, we need to talk about communication in our relationship. And she's like, well, what do you want from me? And Shon's like, you know what? I want you to be more upfront. She's like, elaborate. And he's like, basically, if you gonna go out with friends, you need to let me know 3 business days before so I could go ahead and not throw up. And Larhonda was like, I be trying to tell you when I'm gonna do stuff, but do I really have to tell you my every move? And Shon's like, yes. No, that ain't happen. I'm just adding a little bit of sauce. Basically, Shon wants to know everything she does. I noticed that Shon has a hard time with trust. He really needs to work on that with Dr. Nicole, because he needs a little bit of therapy, like I say in all my reviews. We find out this episode that Shon is known to call Larhonda a liar or two. Child, you wouldn't be calling me no liar and be my man. If you don't believe me, there's the door. See you later. What are you talking about? I ain't got to lie to you. You ain't my daddy. Anyway, right at that moment, there's a knock on the door. And Shon go to open the door, and it's a muscle man in a purple shirt. He like, hello, is Larhonda home? I said, child, your timing couldn't be no better, muscle man. God damn. When muscle man came to the door, I just knew Shon was gonna throw up soon as he seen him, but he didn't. He kept his composure. So that's good for him. Moving along, we see Alexia and Monte. Oh, so they're on a date, and Monte asks Alexa, why is he on another date? And she's like, I thought you was cool. I wanted to see, what it would be like on another date. So he's like, seeing Alexia outside of her gym clothes, she's gorgeous. He's really feeling her and all of the good stuff we as women like to hear. Monte says that he was in a hip-hop group, and Alexia immediately rolls her eyes. Child, I think we all did a universal eye roll. Like, damn, is he Darrion 2.0? Child, he already dark-skinned and bald. Don't let me find out, Monte. I had hope for you. Well, get it together. But he wasn't a professional rapper. He just did it for fun. Child, that's what Darrion should have did it for fun. So then Monte says that when she's ready to move on, he'll be there. Let him know. I was like, okay, it's a little awkward, but all right. So then we see Jessica and Shon, not the Shon on the show, but her date, Shon. They're going hiking, which is good, because I was like, Jessica, where you going dressed like that, baby? Because he wasn't really dressed to go hiking. She looked like she was about to go work out. But I don't know. He really didn't. I don't know. But she was dressed appropriately. Jessica asks, are you actively looking for a relationship? And he's like, I'm not looking for a relationship. But if it happens, it happens. Meanwhile, he's on a dating show where he had to actually like physically go look for auditions for this show and go on the audition to get a date. I think you are looking. You know what? I'm starting to think Shon just say whatever. Because what he say don't even make sense. You not looking for a mate, but you on a dating show? Child, get it together. They sit down, right? And he's coming on really strong. He's like, I like you a lot. I like ya, I want ya. Child, calm down. Calm down. And Jessica's like, I hear you, child. What you want me to do? Jessica was basically like, I don't know what to make of this. So, yeah, let's move on. Then we see Shon and Tyree. I think that's her. I hope I'm saying her name right. That's her date. When I seen her, I was like, whoa. Y'all, I had to check myself. I was like, hold on, do I like her? God, Jesus. She is stunning, beautiful, like breathtaking. Her skin, her haircut fit her face. I was like, wow, she's a really pretty lady. So be strong, Shon, because y'all know he gets scared of anything pretty, sexy, anything that looks remotely decent, anything with a personality. He's scared, child. He don't know what to do. He got to run back into the arms of Larhonda, child. So they're going to do some yoga, which I was excited about because I love yoga. Preferably hot yoga, but they did regular yoga. It was cool. So then as they're on their date, they're switching back and forth and they're showing Derek and Larhonda. Derek is her date. So their date, I ain't even gonna lie, it looked kind of boring and bland. They show Shon and Tyree and they doing some stretches, child, pulling on each other. And she's like, oh, I was like, oh my God, what is going on? What is happening? Am I still watching OWN? Let's keep it PG, guys. It was a lot of moaning and groaning. I'm surprised Shon be feeling it. He just be having to put on an act. Anyway, I really, really thought that Shon liked Tyree. I thought. Now, y'all gonna see what happened at the end, child. Then we shoot over to Derek, and Derek says that he wants kids when he's married. He's talking to Larhonda. Larhonda's like, okay, good. Larhonda said that he wasn't her type initially physically because he's older, but I feel like I could see I could see Larhonda with an older guy, not necessarily Derek, because it just didn't seem, I don't know, they date seemed like a snooze fest. Snooze fest. But I could see her with an older guy, not Shon for sure, but an older, more mature guy for sure. I could see her with someone like that. We see Dr. Nicole. She pops up at Darrion and Alexia's house. And at first I thought she was going to see both of them. But child, Alexia was like, I want to talk to Dr. Nicole by myself. Because the motor mouth won't let me speak. He definitely won't let her speak. Like, every time she try to talk, that's not true. I don't want to hear it. You're a liar. Darrion, calm down. Child. He don't like to let nobody talk. So Alexia and Dr. Nicole sitting down. And Dr. Nicole asks about the 3 kids that Darrion had while they were on breaks. So she's like, well, did he plan? Was he in a relationship with these women? And Alexia was like, he claims he wasn't in a relationship with any of them. So he was just getting people pregnant while y'all was on breaks. Ugh. The dust of it all, child. Alexia's hurt by this. She starts tearing up. But Alexia, you allowed that situation to go. After the first baby, you wasn't like, okay, I'm stepping out. After the second one, you wasn't like, okay, I'm stepping out. After the third one, you was like, okay, I'm stepping away. Child, you better take notes from Karuchi. Chris had that baby. She was like, I'm gone. Deuces. Literally. Deuces. That's what you should have gave Darrion. Alexia says that she left the love of her life, which was basketball. I know y'all thought it was Darrion. Hell no. It was basketball. The love of her life is basketball. She retired to give this relationship a real fighting chance. Well, Alexia, that was I'm not gonna say it wasn't smart, because it was smart to do, but you just need to give your relationship with someone else other than Darrion a fighting chance. Dr. Nicole said you need to find your voice, and Alexia says that she's gonna start being more vocal about the things that she wants. Then we see Lalani and Eric, child. This date was something else. Eric walks up. You can immediately tell that's his type. You know what I'm saying? He's like, she is physically my type. That's the first thing he said. He's shallow and don't even know he's shallow, child. They go to play some volleyball. I'm jealous of anybody who could play volleyball, because I suck. I just be like, yo, how do people really like play volleyball? But anyway, they're playing volleyball and they're flirting. Mainly Eric's flirting, but she's giving what needs to be gave. Took off her jacket and let the boobs bounce so Eric could have a little eye candy. I see what you did, girl. So they sit down and she's like, I'm from Panama. I got a 13-year-old son. Eric's like, oh, I got a 13-year-old too. And Eric says, do you like to be handled? I was like, oh, Eric. The way he said that, I was like, okay, Eric got a little game. He's like, you like to be handled? Ooh. Now, come on now, Eric. Eric was asking her mad questions. I was like, can she get a question in? Child, Lalani didn't have a chance. Eric was back to back with the questions. He must be used to doing that with Jessica. Lalani says, do you want to give me your time? That's what Lalani asked. And I was like, oh, Lalani got a little game too. And then it was some hand holding. I said, whoop, child. Y'all better don't let Jessica see. Moving along, we see Darrion. And he said that he went ahead and manipulated Alexia to going on this date with him because he ain't had time. He said Dr. Nicole told him that the man sets the tone in the relationship. So he went ahead and set the tone, aka manipulated. So Darrion and Alexia is on the date. And Darrion says that I don't want to fight with you no more. I don't want to fight with you no more. And Alexia is like, well, I don't want to fight with you either. So I just want to point out that the table they was sitting at, either the chairs was low or the table was low. Because it looked like they couldn't even see each other. I was like, damn, are they sitting on the floor? What the hell? Is this hummus? Is this a tapas bar? Like, what is going on? Why are they sitting so low? Darrion was like, he doesn't feel comfortable with Alexia having male friends. And Alexia was like, well, I don't feel comfortable with you having a condo downtown where you could bring thot-thots. So Darrion's like, I want you to get rid of your male friends. And Alexia's like, you get rid of the condo. So finally, Darrion agrees to get rid of the condo, and Alexia gives us a big smile, child. It's the first smile I didn't see her do all season. So from that, I noticed that it doesn't take much to make Alexia happy. Like, you do things to make her feel secure. She's happy. Like, Darrion just like to play in everybody's face. Everybody meets back up together. And Dr. Nicole sit down with everybody. Child, Dr. Nicole showed her little tail this scene. I was like, come on, Dr. Cole, where you been? You finally stopped saying those riddles and it's finally getting down to the nitty gritty with these men because they need some adjusting. The women do too. But yeah, definitely the men. Because, child. So they start off. Dr. Nicole asks Alexia, so how was your day? And Alexia's like, Monte's a good talker. He's dope. You know what I'm saying? But Darrion has made some adjustments. So immediately when she said that, I was like, oh, Lord, she going back to Darrion. Ain't nobody even asked you about Darrion in that moment, Alexia. Oh, no second date for you, Monte. Sorry, G. So Alexia's like, I don't want a third date with Monte. Me and Darrion, we really been talking, and he agreed to get rid of the condo, so I'm happy. I was like, okay. And then Dr. Nicole asked Darrion, would he like a 13th date with Kai? And Darrion's like, no date with Kai. I'm not playing with Pandora's box. Finally, Darrion, because it took you long enough. But then Dr. Nicole threw a curveball. and said, well, Darrion, I want you to give Kai closure. Child, when I heard that, I said, oh, this show wants smoke. What the hell? Ain't nobody else gave nobody else no closure. Y'all know what y'all doing, child. Closure? She ain't his girl. They just went on a couple dates. I said, couldn't be me. Y'all putting that man in the hot seat for what? She knew he had a girl. That don't make no sense. Oof, y'all get my blood pressure up. We move on to Jessica and Shon. And Jessica said that she likes Shon a lot. And Shon expressed that he has feelings for her already because he liked to spit game and hear himself talk. Child. So Eric says that he felt great about Jessica date. He don't give a damn. Child, Jessica was like, what? You don't care? No, Jessica, I don't think he does. Eric was like, I don't care. You already, and you know what? You better tell me everything that happened when you on the date. This is Eric talking to Jessica. Because Jessica was like, you know what? He always asks me every little detail in my dates, and I don't like it. So Dr. Nicole's like, you need to stop interrogating. Eric's like, call it what you want. She gonna answer these questions, period. If she already a cheater, you think I ain't gonna ask her no questions? So Dr. Nicole's like, look, don't be interrogating no damn body. Period. Ain't nobody got time. So then Dr. Nicole asked Eric about his date. And he says he enjoyed his date. He said that she was pretty. Really pretty. I mean, pretty. Like pretty. And she was pretty. Child, we got it. She was pretty, child. Calm down. So is your woman. So what you trying to say? He was trying to make Jessica feel away, child. Anyway, Eric said yes to a second date. Jessica said yes to a third date because they trying to make each other mad. Anyway, moving along, we have LaRhonda. And LaRhonda says she enjoyed her date. They have the same career, and he's a little bit older, so she wasn't initially attracted, but after talking to him, she became a little bit more attracted to him. So then Dr. Nicole shady self gonna say, how do you feel about that, Shon? And Shon was like, well, I'm not gonna throw up. I thought that was too funny because he's known to vomit. Then we asked Shon about his date with Tyree, and Dr. Nicole's like, are you attracted to her? He's like, yeah, I'm attracted, yeah. Joe, Shon, she was a baddie. I was attracted to her, so I know you was. Goodness gracious. Stop trying to cap. I don't like that. But anyway, neither does Dr. Nicole, because she went ahead and gathered his ass right on up. She was like, every time we send you on dates, you downplay the date. Like, Dr. Nicole says Shon be like, oh my God, she's awesome. I can't go out with her again. Oh my God, she's beautiful. I can't go out with her again. Oh my God. That's exactly what he do. Dr. Nicole was gathering them, baby. If y'all ain't see it, go watch the episode. Dr. Nicole said, you're dating out of fear. And he is. Child, he's scared he gonna like somebody other than LaRhonda. It's okay. Jesus. She says you're stopping the natural progression. And you hit the nail on the head, Dr. Nicole. You finally not talking in riddles, and you finally speaking some facts. So that's how the show ended. If you like this review, go ahead and give me a like. If you're not subscribed yet, baby, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know what to do. Go ahead and comment what y'all thought of tonight's episode. Were y'all finally satisfied that Darrion finally didn't go on a date with Kai? But then, technically, he do. Because did y'all see the preview for next week? Child. It solidifies everything I thought about Kai and Darrion. I can't wait. Until then, I will see y'all on my next review. Ta-ta.